Do I want my sleeves rolled down? Or do I want them like this? No, I want my sleeves rolled down. Hey guys, it's Luna. Welcome back to my channel. So, you know, I never post, but I figured I'd post. So, long explanation, but that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I have the video already pulled up. I'm a few seconds into it because they don't really start the tutorial until later on. Let's get right into it. Okay, foundation. She has a more liquidy foundation and I have one, but it's about 5 shades too dark for me. I bought it because it was cheap and it said light foundation, and honey, it's pretty tan. So this one's a little thicker than the one that she uses, but it matches my skin tone the best, so I'm gonna use it and we're gonna apply it like they say to. All right, sisters. So we're gonna start at the nose. And this foundation is so like, it's not like water, it's like foundation. I feel like their foundation was like water. Is this gentle upward strokes? How do they apply it evenly if they're starting right here and then they're just going up? Or do you get it on your chin? Or... Oh, okay. She definitely didn't use as much foundation as me, I don't think. But hers is a lot more liquidy. Like, I really have to think about that. From what I can see, it looks great on camera. Oh, we're blotting off excess with a tissue. I don't own tissues, but I grabbed a paper towel, so I'm gonna blot off any excess. 2 or 3 tones. Okay, so I don't think that my concealer is 2 or 3 tones lighter, but it's the closest that I'm gonna get to a lighter foundation because I don't have a lighter foundation. They don't make one. So she applies it with her hands, so I'm just gonna put it on my fingers. I feel like the 60s, like, they actually knew what was up, you know? Like, they knew how to apply makeup more than we do now. I don't know, just a belief. Oh, sister, you're going a little too fast because I look crazy. So that's kind of what it looks like. Honestly, it doesn't look bad. Like, I mean, like, it looks bad, but that's not, like, the tutorial, that's just me.
Vertically from the center of the eye.
So we're gonna apply a very light blush. Why does her brush look thicker now? I don't know. I didn't bring a thicker brush down, so we're just gonna use that one. So I'm thinking... I have a bunch of palettes that have, like, weird... They were, like, free or whatever, so they have, like, nothing... Not that I wouldn't buy them, but I wouldn't buy them. So like this, and the middle is the blush. So I think I'm going to use this one because it's the lightest blush in the other palettes that I have as well. So I'm going to take this, and her brush, I just realized, doesn't look like this, but we're going to use this anyways because it's down here. And she really said, we're going to go in to the middle of the eye, and I don't think there's a difference. So we're using it to highlight basically, but I don't understand almost because it's not a highlight. Okay, this doesn't look bad because it's very, very subtle. Like, I don't even think you notice it, but I notice it. Okay, sisters, we're learning stuff. So I'm gonna go in with a darker blush as a contour. See, they highlighted and contoured, they just didn't have the stuff to do it. So I'm gonna use this middle blush because it's pretty dang dark. We're gonna use it like a contour. She uses the same brush. I'm going to use the same brush, even though my brush is awful and her brush is good. She kind of puts it like in the contour spaces. She's going to give herself a higher cheekbone with the blush. I'm going to use my fingers a little bit because my brush is making this very harsh. Mine kind of looks funny. Hers looks good though. I don't get it. Like, I'm just not good at makeup. I'm definitely going to be the next beauty guru. I watch YouTube so much. Like, I've done peace signs my whole life. but like unironically, right? Because that was a thing. But now it's like an ironic peace sign that everyone's doing. And like I watch YouTube all the time, and all the YouTubers, like, they do the like don't act like it's one YouTuber, okay? Like almost every YouTuber does the ironic peace sign thing. And so it's just like it's in my whole body. It's like it's taken over my brain. So I do it all the time now. Let's get back to this. So she said the simplest powder to use is a colorless translucent one, which is very on brand with now. Like a lot of these makeup tips are on brand with now. I do have a translucent powder. But here's where I go, what is she doing? She said a tuft of cotton is the best powder puff to use. So I'm like, okay, I have my cotton balls right here. So I'm gonna grab this tuft of cotton, and she dips it into her powder and just maybe she has a lighter touch. I love that I'm turning into a ghost.
Then with another clean powder puff.
It all makes sense, you guys. She says, grab a new one and take off the powder in downward strokes. Oh, eyebrows. Let me tell you, this is gonna be bad. I have bad eyebrows for this. Like, I don't know what other way to explain it. I have bad eyebrows for this. So one thing about my eyebrows and other people's eyebrows is other people's eyebrows have like this great arch, and then they kind of go outward. Mine have like a bad arch still, but they go down. So I guess we're gonna work on it. We're gonna see what we can do. She said we're gonna lubricate our brows to remove the straggly ones with Vaseline or baby oil. Ew. Oh, that came up. Oh my god. Okay, so I have a Vaseline. She has a baby oil. She said either or, so. Or either or. Either or either. Both? I don't know. So she did her whole entire brow. Like, what are you gonna do? Pluck your whole brow out? I don't know. Oh my god. The peace sign. I'm not gonna pluck my brows as extreme as her because I actually hate plucking my eyebrows. I only pluck them 2 times a year. Everyone uses eyebrow pencils, and I know that, but I don't have one. So we're still using our pomade, and we're still using our brow brush or whatever, you know, and that's just gonna have to do. Only the darkest brunettes should use a black pencil, okay, sisters? She said she's starting up here. This should be a straight line. And then it's gonna taper itself to this side here. It's definitely not as good as hers. So her mascara brush does not look like a regular mascara brush. Let's be honest here. So I found a brush that kind of did. This side of my brush kind of looks like that, so that's what we're gonna use. So she's blending her pencil strokes with this, which I don't know how you do that, but whatever. So she said that just mascara for the eyes is sufficient for the early teens, but sister, we're not an early teen, we're a later teen, so we are gonna do the little eyeshadow look, and it's gonna be great. A mid highlight. Don't know what that means. With a creamy pale shade. So I went with this highlight that's also like a blushy kind of thing, and it's cream, so I figured it worked really nice. So we're gonna use this on our lid because that's what she's doing. So she said the brown taupe color. We're just gonna use milk chocolate from the Chocolate Bar palette. And she said just lightly, kind of like in the crease, but still kind of touching the lid. I think this is actually very pretty eyeshadow look. Honestly, 60s makeup is where it's at. Okay, so they're already highlighting. Like, she said a pearly white or beige, which I think champagne truffle in the, please don't scratch right now. Hey, can we not scratch right now? Thank you. So I think Champagne Truffle in the chocolate bar palette, couldn't think of the name, is a kind of pearly white color. I know it's a little pinkish, but I think that's kind of essentially the color. She said under the brow emphasizes the bone structure. So we're gonna add a little bit. So one thing they say with the eyeliner is that you have to use brown. I rarely use eyeliner, but when I do, it's black. So I have to use my brow pomade with some kind of brush and use that as brown liner. So basically, she just does a very, very light brow line. And in the end, it's really not gonna matter because you won't be able to see it. So she really talks about the use of mascara, but like the girl puts on so little that is it really making her lashes longer and thicker? No, probably not. But we're still gonna do it very lightly like she does. She really said plenty of water, vitamin A is gonna brighten your eyes and make them sparkle. So here I have my water cup and we're gonna drink some water and we're gonna take our multivitamin. Are my eyes brighter? Probably. I do have a clean mascara wand that I actually comb through my eyelashes with every now and then. So she's just trying to separate her lashes a little bit. So they don't say it, but she goes in with her translucent powder, no joke, goes in with a cotton ball again, goes into her translucent powder, and taps it on her lips. I don't know why, like is that supposed to set your lips, get ready for the lipstick? She said that the best age for lipstick, by the way, is 14, and your sister right here is 17, so it's a great time for lipstick. So I have this brush, and I have a lipstick. They said subtle lipstick, but their lipstick isn't subtle. I have to get real freaking close. Guys, what's up? It's my ASMR channel. Okay, so my left. Where did it go? She's right here, you guys. So we're gonna try to steady my hand. Even though I can't put my elbow on the table, I'm gonna use my mirror. How are my lips looking? Excellent. I assume that they are. Then she says fill it in with either the brush or the lipstick. I'm gonna grab the lipstick. This is very dry lipstick. That's probably as good as it's gonna get. And then she says to blot it off with a tissue. I'm just gonna grab my foundation tissue because I only blotted my foundation on one part of it, so. So now that we're blotted, we add gloss. And if you weren't a fan of lipstick, you still had to add gloss. It was just the thing that you had to do. Is that it? So what do we think? What do we think of our finished look? I actually kind of like it. Like they knew what they were doing. So give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. If you didn't like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Check out my other videos. Obviously, subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell icon so that you know when I post because you love me and you want to see when I post, right? Right. Give it a comment down below what you thought of the look, what you want me to do next. I can literally do anything, not anything, anything within reason. And I think that is about it. So, thanks for watching. Bye!